to Christy's cooking channel. Today I'm going to do smash burgers on my Weber kettle. Before I get started, I just want to thank everyone who's been watching my videos, who's been liking them and leaving comments and subscribing. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers and I never thought I'd ever see that number. Thank y'all so much. Ever since I got my kettle, I've been wanting to do smash burgers. I went ahead and ordered the ballistic smasher from Greg at Ballistic Barbecue. This thing is well built and I love how it's got the indentation in there to actually form the patties. I love that. I'm going to be using my slow and sear and the drip and griddle from Adrenaline Barbecue Company. This will be the first time that I've actually used it as a griddle over direct heat. Normally I just use it indirect or I use it as a drip pan. And you can see it's well smoked up. It's got some nice little grill marks there on the bottom. One of the great things about smash burgers is there's hardly any prep at all, but I will go ahead and bring you in closer so you can see better. Here's what the smasher looks like up close. I just put some plastic wrap over my scale, and you don't have to measure these out, but since it's the first time I'm doing it, I'm going to measure mine out. And I'm going to try to do 4 ounces. Close enough really, but to be technical. Alright, there's 4 ounces, so I'm going to make all of them 4 ounces. I considered grounding my own meat for these, but since this is the first time that I've tried this, I didn't want to waste a steak, so I bought a 5-pound pack of ground chuck 80/20 from Sam's, and I just took this portion out of it. They're all 4 ounces except for this one, it's a little shy, and they should all cook pretty evenly, hopefully. I'm going to wait until I smash them before I actually add any seasoning to them. So at this point, I'm just going to place them in the fridge covered up until it's time to grill. For the seasoning, I'm going to be using Weber's garlic habanero. It's scorching hot seasoning. I just used a half chimney of charcoal and I have most of it over here on this side. I'm going to put some bacon grease on here. Okay, I had to drain some of the grease. You can definitely tell this is my first time. I probably put too much of the charcoal on one side. I could have spread it out a little bit better because it's a little bit too cold over here. see. Just going to spread the charcoal back out a little more evenly. I was too worried about having it too hot, and I accidentally made it too cold on one side. It's definitely my first time, as you can tell. I'm going to be using some brioche buns. Took the burgers off so I could drain some of that excess grease. That was on my fault because I put too much bacon grease to begin with. Alright, these didn't turn out exactly how I wanted them. I wanted them much thinner, but we'll see how they taste. Go ahead, Lloyd, give it a try.
Alright. Christy's been talking about these smash burgers for a damn month now. I've been about as anxious as a damn one-eyed cat looking at 3 rat holes. So let's give her a try.
It's hot. Real hot.
Woo! Y'all know I'll tell you the truth now. That burger is mo better than good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That burger right there make me happier than a woodpecker in a lumberyard. Now, that is juicy. I mean, it's delicious. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, speaking of which, while I got y'all's attention, I want to give a holler out to Gary at the Hardcore Porn Network.
Hardcore, it's Food Porn Network.
Oh, Gary, I apologize. The Food Porn Network. All this talk about meat and wet and juicy. This got me so damn horny, I might get up early in the morning just to see the crack of dawn. Let me give a shot of this Colorado Kool-Aid. Man, that's a good burger right there. Y'all need to try it.
All right, Lloyd, go ahead and try that beer Sal sent us.
All right. All right, guys. Old Sal, he felt sorry for me. So he sent me a winter white ale. I guess he got tired of me drinking all that redneck beer. And I can understand that. I mean, he comes from good taste, and so be it. So, let's go ahead and pop the top on old boy. Pour it in a glass. Now, a beer like this deserves some class. Now, yes, sir. I know how a lot of y'all think that a beer needs head, and I'm all about head. But I don't care too much for head on my beer. Oh, I can tell you right now, it's going to be a fine, fine alcoholic drink. Sal, I'm going to go ahead and thank you before we even start this. Look at there. Now tell me that ain't beautiful. I'm gonna get some light on it where you can see it. And that's a fine beer right there. Here for the test. Oh my God. Sal, that is delicious. I'm here to tell you, that's fine. That is a fine alcoholic beverage, if I do say so myself. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. You know, throughout mankind, men and women have always said that alcohol was our biggest enemy. But I'm here to tell you, the Bible says love your enemy. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to love this ice cold beer. Cheers to you, Sal. Thank you.